Hey guys, Ivan here at ivanmana.com, and in this video I want to show you how to make money with ClickBank in 2022 the easy way. And I call it the easy way because it will take you the least amount of effort. It's perfect, especially if you're a beginner, and I'm going to show you everything as you guys watch behind my shoulder. Now, as you see here in this account, I'm making around 2,000 US dollars a week with this ClickBank account. Now, what I show you here will be applicable to other affiliate networks like Max Bounty and Digistore, which is what I'm also using in addition to this. But this is going to be a great place for you guys to start, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. You will not need a landing page builder, website, anything like that. I will create a separate video for that at a different time. So that said, let's get into it. Before we do, real quick, guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, so you get notified when I release more videos like this showing you how to make big monies online, all right? So, awesome, let's get into it. So I had to quickly open up our test account right here, My Good Echo, and we're just gonna be using this for testing purposes. So the first thing we're gonna do, guys, is obviously go into Marketplace. We're gonna click on this little magnifying glass right off the bat to search for products. I don't want to select a category. I just want to see what their top products are and kind of go from there. So my general rule of thumb, as you know from watching my other videos, is I like to select products that pay out over $100 commission generally, and that are in the health niche. So Exipure is in the health niche, you know, Java Burn, things like that. Dentitox, it's a dental offer. So you can promote anything here at all, honestly, but like I said, $100 plus is usually my go-to. Like this one is 30 bucks, so pretty low. This one's 17, definitely pretty low. Not worth it in my opinion, all right? So let's just go with the very first product here, Exipure. Let me see what that is, I forgot. Of course, weight loss, of course. So we're gonna be using this product. So what we're gonna be doing, guys, is we're gonna be sending people straight to this offer. Now, this isn't the optimal way to do it. I do suggest that you actually create a landing page, but I did promise you that this is gonna be the easiest way. So I'm gonna stay true to my word and I'm gonna show you how to do it because you can still make money with it, okay? So step one is find the product. So we did here, this looks like a good product. By the way, I'm gonna link a video in the description showing you how to find winning ClickBank products. So take a look at that video in the description after you watch this video to see how to find winning ones. But we're gonna start with this one here. So that's step one. Step two is you will need a Microsoft Ads account. So head over to ads.microsoft.com if you haven't already and create an account, click on sign up. It's a very simple process, guys. You just have to verify your email, enter some basic details, and you should see a screen that looks something like this. All right. Now, one more thing we do have to do though to make this work is we have to set up tracking. So I use ClickMagick for tracking. The reason why it is so important that you set up tracking, guys. It is absolutely important because if you don't, and if you just promote this on Microsoft Ads, you will have no idea what works and what doesn't unless you track. You have to track, guys. I understand that you want the cheapest approach. You don't want to spend money on it, but you have to pay for tracking. You have to. Otherwise, you will have no idea what keywords, what ads, what ad groups, what campaigns converted, okay? So what I personally use, what I've been using for 5 years, guys, is if you head over to go.ivanmana.com/ClickMagick, this is going to be my affiliate link for ClickMagick. I give you a free 14-day free trial, and you don't pay anything extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in to my ClickMagick test account, and from here on, we're going to go in and create a tracking link that will allow you to track stuff, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and log in and I'll see you in about 2 seconds. All right, so here we are inside the ClickMagick account. So I'm gonna quickly click on that to get rid of that. And what you're gonna wanna do is click on links, and you should see something like this where you don't have any links, and that's okay because we're gonna create one. So all we're gonna do is click on new link here. We're gonna select the link group, which I created, ClickBank. If you're a complete beginner and you don't have anything, that's okay, just leave it at all, it doesn't matter. And we're going to enter a link name. So in our case, it's going to be Exipure. Exipure. I'll say YT in case I already have that. And for the tracking link, you can say anything. You can say Exipure. And then we need to enter the URL, all right? So what we're going to do is come back here. We're going to click on Promote. We're going to click on Generate Hop Link. We're going to copy this link right there by clicking that little button. We're going to come back here. We're going to delete that. And we're going to paste it here. And we're going to click on create link. Now, take a look at the video in the description that shows you how to set up the tracking on the back end, because we will have to do something in ClickBank as well. But for the purpose of this video, I want to kind of stick to the meat and bones of the video, which is actually creating the ads and starting generating money. But you should set up tracking. So this is part 1. Part 2 is going to be in the description, where you will set up the tracking on the back end. Okay, so definitely take a look at that video. For the purpose of this video, we have everything we need to get started. So this is going to be the link we're actually going to be using, not this link, all right? Because we want to be able to track. And we're going to see all the data here. We're going to see all the stats. We're going to see the total clicks, the unique clicks, the actions, the sales, whatever it is you want to track. So in our case, we're going to be seeing sales and clicks, okay? Now that we have that, let's go into Microsoft Ads, and we're going to click on Create Campaign, and we're going to click on Visits to my website, and we're going to click on Search Ads. Now, if you want more details about every single one of these options, about all the options at the top, all the tools, if you want to know everything about Microsoft Ads, take a look at my Microsoft Ads training course at ivanmana.com/all-courses, where I cover everything in very thorough detail. All right, I'm just going to be covering the surface here in this video, just enough to get us started and to start making money online. But if you want more detail, take a look at the training course. So I'm going to click next, and now we're going to enter the name of the campaign. I'll say Exapure, I'll say YT1 in case I already have this. You can set whatever you want for the budget. The more you spend, the faster you'll get results. Where do you want your ads to appear? Again, set whatever you want. Usually I like to go with tier 1 countries when I'm starting. So that's United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and United Kingdom. I'm not going to enter everything here. I'll just enter US and Canada, but you get the idea. You know how to add them now, right? Over here, you want to deselect that. You want to just keep this marked. For the languages, you want to keep it at the language of your ads. So whatever language you're going to be writing your ads in, basically you want to select this, because Microsoft is going to be showing your ads to people that speak the language that you select here. So in our case, it's going to be an English ad. We're going to leave everything else as is. We're going to go to save and go to next page. And now for the URL, what we want to do is, well, we can come back here. We want to click on this link. We're going to open it. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this URL, because this is the actual URL of the page, right? This link here, this is the tracking link. It allows us to track. But the actual URL of the page is this one. So we're going to enter that here. And we're going to see if we can get some ideas for what this is. And this is a weight loss pill, right? You're not allowed to use the word pill in Microsoft Ads. Don't use that. But you can use something like products or supplements or things like that. So what you would do, I have a whole video again on keyword research. Take a look at that. But the idea here is you want to get keywords. You want to add keywords into the relevant ad group. So for example, we could have keywords on weight loss products, best weight loss products. So let's take a look at these. So these look pretty good. The most popular ones are these. As you can see, a lot of monthly searches, 100,000 monthly searches for these two. So we can definitely add these. We can add the other ones. That's fine. You get the idea. Just go through them and add keywords. Basically what this is keywords are what people will type in to trigger your ads to show up. So if you want somebody to type in weight loss products and you want them to see the ad, this is what you would select. So we're going to go in and we're going to add it to this ad group. And then we're going to name this ad group. We're going to say weight loss products. That is the name of this ad group that we're going to be using here. You could create another ad group, for example, an ad group for weight loss supplements, things like that. So you can do that. And once you add all your keywords, we're going to scroll down, go save and go to next step. And now what we have to do is create an ad. So we're going to click on create ad. We're going to click this drop down. Once it loads, it takes a while usually, and we're going to click on expanded text ad. And so here's the process, what you want to do. So at the top here, you want to enter the URL of the page. So the URL is actually exapure.com. If the page has other additions to it, like pills, supplements, Exapure, and you're not sure what you should take, then just take the whole thing. Okay, just take the whole thing. So I'm going to refresh this. Let's say I'm not sure. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to take this whole thing. I'm just going to copy that. Going to come back here. We're going to paste it here. And there you go. That is going to be our URL, right? Now, don't worry about the tracking. I will show you where to put that in. But the first thing we want to do is enter a title part. So our keywords, if you recall, they centered around weight loss products, best weight loss products, things like that. So what I like to do in the title is enter something to do with the keyword. So in this case, I could say something like best weight loss product. Now you do want to be careful adding subjective claims like this, like best, number one, top rated, because this is pretty subjective. Anybody can say that they're the best. So just watch out when you say things like that. But the main thing here is weight loss product. All right. So you want to say that. Title part 2, I like to include a call to action, something like click here, get started now, watch now, sign up now, things like that. So in our case, let's see, order now maybe, right? Order support. So we could say order your supplement today. We can say something like this. Title part 3 is optional. It is not always seen. So what I like to do is just describe the product. So in this case, we could say 8 exotic nutrients, for example. Comes with 8 exotic nutrients, and that fits perfectly. For the path, you can add something, for example, weight loss, and then we could say supplements. This is just what it's going to show up as, right? So it takes up more space, so I like to add it sometimes. Add text 1, this is basically your description. So can you describe the product? So we can maybe write something like this: supports healthy weight loss with Exipure. So I'm going to take out a notepad because I can't copy this page, and I'm just going to write that out. So I'll say supports healthy weight loss with a proprietary blend of 8 exotic nutrients and plants backed by clinical research. So you'll see that I did 2 things here. One is I title cased every word here. That's to get attention. And the other thing is that I used this ampersand here as well to get more attention. And I did change it up a little bit, right? So it says support healthy weight loss with Exipures. I deleted Exipure and I said supports so that it makes more sense, right? Like this is the description about the product. The product supports healthy weight loss, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to come back here and we're just going to paste it. And that's that for this. Now, add text 2 also doesn't always show up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, depending on if this space allows for it. So we're just going to leave it blank. But we have everything we need here to get the ad up and running, except one thing. Remember the tracking, right? So we're going to scroll down, come to add URL options, and we're going to enter the tracking template link. And this is where we're going to come back here. We're going to click on copy. We're going to go over here and we're going to paste this link right there. Okay. So we are good to go here. I'm going to click save. And one more thing we could do. Text. Oh, sorry, this exceeded. Okay, I thought it said we had 22 characters left. Yeah, so we can have a maximum of 90 characters, so we have to go in here and change something. So supports healthy weight loss. Let's say supports weight loss with a blend of 8 exotic nutrients and plants. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say like that with a blend and maybe make that lowercase. Just like that, all right? And that is perfectly 90. So then we're going to hit save. Now, one more thing you could also do is copy ad, go to edit, and we can do a little split test, right? And test these things out. So instead of saying order your supplement today, we can say, for example, get started right now. Or we could say click here to get started. Let's do that. Click here to get started. Keep in mind, for Google Ads, you're not allowed to use click here, okay? Only Microsoft Ads allows it. For Google Ads, your ad would be disapproved. So we're gonna hit save. All of these are extensions. They are additions to your ad. You do not need to add them, although they do help show your ads. I do cover this in my training course as well, so take a look at that. But it is not necessary. It is just an addition. So we're going to save and go to the next step. And this is where we're going to review everything. So you're going to review your budget. You're going to review your bid strategy. I recommend Enhanced CPC. And you can enter the bid. So the bid is how much are you willing to pay per click? So I am willing to pay, let's say, 25 cents per click. I wouldn't suggest that you pay too high per click. I'd suggest that you start with a low number just to get things going and to see how many impressions and how many clicks you're gonna get. Because if you start too high, you might exhaust your budget very early on. So I would start with something low, see how it goes, and then you can always change it, increase it, or decrease it later on. So let's say we want to start with 25 cents. We're estimated to get 37 monthly clicks. Again, if this isn't enough for us, you can always go in and change it, okay? So let's publish this real quick and I'll show you where to change it. So you're gonna go to save. It says the campaign's under review. Let's go into Exipure. Let's click here. And if you go to add groups, you will be able to change the bid right here, okay? So just click on the little pencil icon and change that. And if you're finding that, oh, I'm not getting enough impressions, boom, just increase that to, let's say, 35 cents, click save. Or decrease it if you're getting too many impressions and you're not able to catch up with your budget. You will also see your keywords here, your ads. You can change everything here, right? So here's the ads. You can go in and if you click here, you'll go here and it was redirected through our tracking link. So one more thing I did want to say is if you go to keywords, if you're more conservative with your budget, if you don't want to exhaust your budget quickly and you want only the most relevant searches, I do recommend that you change your keywords to, if you go to change match types, you change them to either phrase or exact. So you go from broad to phrase. And that's just going to make sure that you get only the most relevant searches. Because if you leave it at broad, anybody typing in anything remotely similar to this keyword, even if it doesn't have these words, will cause your ads to show up. But if you have it at phrase, which is what we changed it to now right here, match type phrase, that means that all these words have to be present in the search term for your ads to show up. So all of them have to be present and they can be present in any order. They don't have to be in the same order, but they do have to be present for your ads to show up. And then only people will be able to see your ads. Because remember, you're paying for every click, whether it's a relevant click or irrelevant click, right? So it's your responsibility to make sure you get the most targeted traffic possible. And that is it for how to make money with ClickBank in 2022. If you enjoyed this content, definitely take a look at my YouTube channel, guys, at youtube.com/IvanMana. I have so many free videos, over 400 free videos at this point, maybe even closer to 450, showing you how to make money online and just different things like how to do Google ads, what to do if you're not getting any clicks, what to do if you're not getting any impressions, things like that. So much content, guys. I definitely urge you to take a look. And also take a look at my training courses, like I mentioned, at ivanmana.com/all-courses. That is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.